T-Man978 Chill Review. Hello everyone, T-Man978. Today I am chill reviewing Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe Class Jolt. Thank you, Gigastorm. Here is the back product shot right there, looking plain as ever. Close up on his tech specs. And here is the bio if you want to read that. Pause it. Here is Jolt out of packaging. It looks like your everyday car. This is the first time I've played with a Transformer and definitely felt like, oh, this is a commercial. This is a product placement. And I used to own, and no, I still do own, Transformers alternators and vinyl techs. And they are a definite advertisement for cars. But as far as deluxe class Transformers, this definitely just feels like an advertisement for the Chevy Volt right there. But as you can see, it is nicely painted if you can see it. It's kind of dark with this black on blue plastic right there. Black right there. But it's painted all around, and I definitely appreciate that. Because they don't paint cars now. They'll paint the front because that's the main thing you want to look at. But then they don't do things like paint the back lights. And not only did they paint the back lights, they put the actual Volt logo right there. Now I don't know if that Chevy logo should have been painted, but there you go, that. Painted the rims. All that's good. Comparison between Hot Rod right here, current day Hot Rod. Now you might be thinking, damn, Transformers shrink. Well, you're accurate. If you ever seen a Lamborghini in person, Lamborghinis are very low to the ground. So, I don't know if this would be an accurate scale because it is the same length. So, there you go, that. All in all, I like it. It does what it's supposed to do, and it's nicely painted. Transformation. Not very, well, it was difficult at first to figure out what I need to do first, but open these panels up in the front, open up the bumper, swing this down, and just leave it like that basically. Now we need to grab these panels and pull it off of the friggin' ball joint. Nice. Yeah. Kind of swing. Come on, this didn't happen to me the first time. Sheesh. Swing that down. Get it out of the way for now. Separate this stuff. Swing this back. And I'll bring that down. Separate these legs. Elongate that. Bring this down and rotate this like that. Bring this down. Rotate this like that to be the toe. And I guess we can bend the legs to that little typical Bayverse bug stance that they have in a movie sometime. It's typically the Decepticons that have it, but he has it as well apparently. Now we can lift these up, rotate the arms forward, and he is a Transformer. He's a robot. There you go, that. And now here's where things fall apart a little bit. He does have decent articulation, but he is very hindered. Like Transformers around this time, especially the movie verse, they were very kibbly. It's like they didn't know what to do with the extra parts. And this figure, even though it was made in 2009, it kind of feels like a current day Transformer as far as plastic quality and paint quality. Like this solid blue paint, that is ugly. Now I see why they went with that, kinda, but yeah, everything is just a little bit more flat and thin than I'm used to for toys that came out back then. Let's get into his little gimmick of why they went with this light blue color scheme. In the movie, he had these electric whips. I can't even remember how many times he appeared in that movie. He just felt like just something to speed the story along or whatever. They didn't even need him. in a friggin' movie. They could have gave that time to some other established character, but he has these two whips right here with the point right there. So you could either use them as a dagger or pretend they're a whip. He has molded in hands right here that you can barely tell. He has 3 fingers. I don't know, maybe you can slide some sort of weapon right there, but the wrists don't rotate, so yeah. But he does have a ton of articulation. Some of it hindered though. One, he has this joint up here, and he also has the ball joint in a shoulder. He has bicep swivel, and the elbow bends 90 degrees. No wrist like I mentioned. But he does have this joint right here for transformation. So he has a butterfly joint. He actually has a freaking waist. I did not expect that given how he transforms. There's no need for him to have a waist, and you know sometimes they can be lazy. These wings can articulate how you want them to, so you can fold them out of the way. The hips are on the ball joint that he can kick up like that. Plus, you could do this type of swiveling right there, but it's still just the ball joint doing that. He has this knee that can bend about 90 degrees. Then he has this. He has this foot action right here. And this can act as an ankle pivot so you can get wide stances like that, which is cool. This heel spur does not move, but as you can see, it doesn't stop him from being able to stand up. And the one thing you're probably wondering, and I'm getting to this last, the head. The head is hindered by this big chunk of plastic right there. This is one thing they got cheap with. It could have bent out of the way. Because it doesn't bend out of the way, here's what happens. You can turn that far, and you can turn that far. That's it. You can also rock on this ball joint and look up, and not really down because the chin bumps. If this got out of the way, oh my god, he would have a regular neck. And given the fact that they gave him a waist joint, like typically I would go for a pose like this, turn the legs like this, and then I want him to turn his head the way the waist is turning, but I can't do that. So that frustrates the crap out of me. He also has this motion right here, if you want to include that as articulation. So, I don't know. He's good. I like his design. He could be using more paint. They did try to paint some fake tires in there. I guess that's how he's supposed to transform. But this ankle stuff down here is very cool. And, I like it. And I like this kibble. I didn't like at first, but it can get out of the way. Mind you that this was going to be bumping into that, because that is nuts. That kibble right there is nuts. But the head not rotating is frustrating. Size comparison, here he is next to a current day movie Transformer. And yeah, maybe he is a little bit more bulky, but like I said, his design isn't meant for bulk, but there is more plastic on this guy. And he has, like, this guy has transparent parts, but I didn't mention that this whole chest is transparent. I don't know what color they have behind that. I think it's just gray. So I don't know what they were going for with that. I probably would have liked, I would have liked some silver or something on top of this just completely transparent part right there. But let's put him at his widest height, or I mean his tallest height, without that little bug stance that he has. And yeah, he's right up there with this guy, and he has more parts. So before we completely end things, his kibble cleans up reasonably. There's the back of him. I don't know. If this thing had a neck that could move better than that, I would love this thing a little bit more. I like him but that neck not turning drives me nuts. It's more articulation than the new Playmates Netflix Voltron, who has no neck movement, but oh, that right there kills it for me. But so anyway, I like it. It's definitely turned into a nice car and a decent robot, and I definitely like the legs and the posability with the legs and all his other posability besides the neck. So I can't say he's horrible. So if you were to go out and find this toy, you might not go crazy, or you will go crazy. Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, let me know in the comments. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Thank you for watching.
Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should.